Well, I'm about an hour and a half out of Sydney at the Appin Motocross track for the launch of the 2011 KTM motocross range with a real focus on the brand new 350 SXF.
The 350 is based on the 250 motor, so it's not a downsized 450, it's an up-spec 250. The really trick stuff that is coming on this bike standard are Renthal handlebars, hydraulic clutch, Brembo brake systems, key iron fuel injection system, XL rims as standard, electric start.
They've made a steel frame because it's lighter, they say. Gives more room to work on the bike. The biggest thing for KTM is obviously linkage. Linkage is a big step forward for these guys. A lot of R&D has gone into the 350. And of course, Stefan Everts is a man that's been doing a lot of that, and I think it really is his little baby.
This new link bike, new chassis with a new engine, you know, this would be the future of motocross, and it all came together very suddenly.
To have someone like him, you know, really pushing the engineers, really giving them quality feedback, such a bonus for KTM.
When I asked KTM, like, I want to have the link on the bike, then yeah, we started to develop a new chassis, and during that time, suddenly, you know, it's been decided to go for a 350 engine, and slowly I already saw the puzzle falling together.
KTM's, I guess, really fortunate to have someone the likes of Stefan Everts, a 10-time world champion, and it's not the fact that he's a 10-time world champion. That's only just that's just his accolades. But I think the key part is he's such an asset to the company and in terms of development.
You know, when I started to test the new chassis, new concept of the chassis, we went riding, and you know, I gave my feedback. The feedback went back to Austria. I started walking again on the new version. Got back to the track. I was testing again, and it just went on like this for 2.5 years.
He's a rider that really knows what he wants. He's bloody demanding. I mean, I know the engineers at the factory, you know, really, he's given him a hard time, and he doesn't accept anything other than the absolute best. He's very particular.
In the beginning, you know, some were a bit awkward against it because I'm so focused on something, and I don't want to, you know, choose between A and B. You know, when I want to have something, I want to go for it. I don't want to make a compromise, and I think with some people it was hard in the beginning. But I think everyone now in the company is happy that we went through these difficult times. And, you know, as far as the results go this year, it's been great. You know, our first GPs went awesome. We are MX1 leader with Tony Carioli on the 350. He's ripping whole shots, he's winning motos, he's winning GP. So, you know, it's unbelievable success so far.
Well, my first impressions of the 350, unbelievable. What a bike. It's completely different to anything else. It really has that power in between. It's very difficult to explain. It has a nice even power of, say, a 250, but it really has that over rev, and if you do give it a handful, it really does feel a little bit like a 450.
There is a little bit of debate about the 350 capacity. Some of the guys maybe not giving it the respect it deserves because it's not a 450. I think you'll be able to see from the results internationally and also in Australia with Ty Simmons.
That's unreal. That's all I can say. The thing's unreal. It pulls just as hard as a 450, you know, at Toowoomba. It's a very, very hilly track, and those guys weren't pulling away from me or anything. If anything, I was catching them up some of the hills. So, you know, it's definitely in a league of its own, definitely.
Being based on the 250 is the weight of the bike. Over the length of a moto, we might be down slightly on peak horsepower, but we make up for it in the lightness of the bike.
Even if you are a 450 rider that can ride the bike to its potential, hop on a 350 and go and have yourself some fun, because I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
You know, for me, as far as the 350 goes, I believe that this bike can develop even much more, and this is only the beginning of it. And I just want to, you know, hopefully in the next few months we can continue testing and really go to the next level. You know, the future, the next thing for KTM now is to bring up the racing team in USA with this new 350 and Supercross, and we're working really hard behind the scenes right now. And next year we're going to start off with a new team, also with a big new motivation, and you know, our aim is to be one time the best also in Supercross.